Okay, and what in the world is this? What the f? Hey guys, Bluefin100 back again with another Beyblade unboxing. And once again, I'm going to be opening up another Beyblade lot that I bought from Buyee. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done another video related to Buyee. But I bought this huge Beyblade lot that I got from Buyee. And I wanted this from an auction for about like probably 40 Canadian dollars or so. I don't exactly remember. But I got this like a couple months back. So although I said that this was a Beyblade lot, it's also a B-Daman lot. Yeah, so this will be my very first B-Daman related video in like probably 10 years. Not counting the Bottleman video that I did 2 years ago, but whatever. So let's go ahead and open this big beast up.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Alright, finally removed all the bubble wrap out. And yeah, I'm very surprised that this did not come with a box. Because usually with stuff like this, it would come in a big box, but guess not with this one. So yeah, as you can see here, it has a sticker for the Battle B-Daman 02 system B-Damans. So we got Cobalt Saber and Yamato. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just a normal case that the guy had before me. I don't really think this is a Battle B-Daman case, but whatever. So yeah, most of the Beyblades that I got from this lot are once again duplicates, but also some new ones as well. So here we have a RC version of Draciel V2, and then we have Metal Driger. Oh, it's a little too bright. Hold on, let me fix the brightness for that. There we go. Is that a little better? I don't know, but yeah, it's using the wrong engine gear, but I'll replace that later. Here we have some parts for Dragoon G, Driger G, and oh, one of these small Beyblades, but it's Dranzer F. We have Seaborg 1 attack ring and Galzy. Pretty sure, yeah, this is fake, but who cares? And we have Draciel V with Draciel V2 bit chip and sticker. And then we have another burning Cerberus or Cerberus. Really cool. Here I have another Grafolian with the Falborg Bippi sticker. And then Flash Leopard 2 attack ring, Dranzer F, and Dragoon V attack rings. And Dranzer F blade base. And then this weird combo Beyblade with Master Draciel's attack ring. And then Driger V2 blade base. Here we have Metal Dranzer attack ring. And then we have, oh, Cyber Dragoon attack ring with Shock Rash, Bit Chip, and Bit Beast. And then Flash Leopard 2 blade base. And then a random spring. Then we have Metal Dragoon, or a Bearing Stinger with a weird ass Bit Beast. Pretty sure this is fake. I'm not too sure. Let me open it up. Yeah, it is indeed fake, but again, I don't care. It is what it is. And we have another one of those small Beyblades, but this is Flash Leopard 1. We have a Dragoon V blade base without the tip. And then, whoops, drop some springs, some more springs. And we have a Guardian Driger blade base. And then we have some weight disc. I'm going to put those on the side. Some more here. We have a Driger G engine gear winder. And we have some B-Daman parts. As stated earlier, this is also a B-Daman lot. And I think this is for Winged Ninja or the other evolution after that. And then, oh, here's the face for Winged Ninja. I'm pretty sure. And we have a spare Dragoon V2 support part. And then a right spin gear, black spin gear. And then we have a couple of bit chips here. We have Metal Draciel, Metal Driger alternate image, Grafolian, and then this kind of Draciel, I forgot the name of that, and then a blank bit chip, and then Ice Dragoon, I believe, or Spark Dragoon, I forgot. And then here is the blade base for now Dranzer. And then an extra weight disc. Just gonna move this in a bit and then put this up. There we go. Here we have a Dragoon V2 with Dragoon F's blade base. And we have a Cyber Dragoon blade base. But it looks like these parts are about to break. So, yeah, there's that. Here is the blade base for that fake Seaworld 1. And then this blade base for that white Master Draciel. Another B-Daman part. Then we have Master Dranzer Bit Beast, or Bit Chip, I mean. And then we have another B-Daman part, I believe. And then this one, same thing. And then a Dragoon V2 blade base. And then whatever this is. And then another Dragoon V2 support part. Alright, and then underneath is a bunch of other stuff. Okay. So I'm going to take out one of these B-Damans first. So I have a hybrid Cobalt blade with Bakuso's parts. And oh, holy crap. I've never seen this support part for the B-Damans before, but cool. I'm trying to fix the frickin' arm here. Here we go. Yeah, so these are indeed Wing Ninja's armor parts. Yeah, so there's one, and here's another one. Pretty sure, yeah, it's one of the Knight Cavalry evolutions. I think it's White Knights, I believe. I don't know. Oh, here are the wings for Cobalt Saber. If I can frickin', there we go. Nice. Alright, and continuing on with the Beyblade stuff, I have another white custom easy grip Tysons or Dragoons. Really nice. I have a spare of that. And then this, I think this is for the direct hit battle thing, or for the set. Here's one of the direct hit battle shields. And then the automatic launcher. Once again, this is like my third automatic launcher that I got. But cool. And here is a White Knight. I'm pretty sure that's the name, but yeah. There's that. Kane's B-Daman. Not Beyblade Kane, aka Cyber Dragoon, but Kane from Battle B-Daman. And here we go. A Beat-A-Ball reloader. And it says Battle B-Daman 01, I think. Yeah, this is the first one. But yeah. Oh, I just noticed there is a strike shot here. If I can frickin' take it out. Okay, there we go. Really nice. I have a strike shot after 2 freaking decades. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a strike shot. If not, then whatever. And yeah, there's other Beat-A-Balls in here as well. Like we got this one, which is like half gray or black, depending on how you look at it, and then red. And then a bunch of the other clear Beat-A-Balls. But there's that. And then here is another Beat-A-Man part that I don't know. Here I have, oh, where's the heck? Oh, there we go. Another Dranzer shooter. But I probably will sell this eventually because I have like, what, 2 of these already? So I might eventually have to sell this one or my spare one, but whatever. Here we go. The strike shot of Yamato from Season 2. Really, really nice. Glad that I finally have this. And we have some launchers here. Oh, what the heck? We got a Tala Bit Beast. Interesting. And then, oh, here we go. The head of Cobalt Saber. I'm pretty sure because, well, it does have the 02 system sticker on there. If you can see it. There you go. But yeah, and then this, another Beat-A-Man part. And then, I remember, oh, this is for Cobalt Saber, but it's for this version. And then, oh, here's a transparent version of Cobalt Saber's wings. And we have a bunch of ripcords here. And, whoa, is that Break Ogre's face? It is. Holy crap. Nice. And then Bakuso, or King Bakuso face. And then What the frick is this? Weird. And then, oh, here we got some pylons here. Battle B-Daman, 0. And then we have another one. Really, really cool. A left spin launcher. And then, what is this? Who is this? Bloody Kaiser Variation. Is that the name of this B-Daman? I don't know. And then whatever this is, another B-Daman part. Okay, I think I'm just gonna stand up for this because there's like a lot in here. So we have another launcher, and then here is the Cyborg 1 bit chip. It's so dusty in there. Holy crap! This is for, I forgot the, oh, Lightning Con. There you go. Pretty sure it is since, well, it's purple. And then this is for, oh, Chrome Raven or Chrome Levin or Levin, whatever. And then another B-Daman pylon. Cool. Oh, one of these. Nice. I have like 2 of them. And then more B-Daman parts and pylons. There you go. I know they're probably called something else, but I call them pylons. Whatever. We have more B-Daman robot armor. Or not more. Here we have another bit chip with Spark Dragoon, I believe. And we have a launcher, left spin launcher again. Just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff in here. Oh, here we go. We have the armor for Break Ogre Gunos. Here is some of the parts for Chrome Raven. And then a spin gear for Guardian Driger. Yeah, once I'm probably done with this, then I'm going to assemble all these B-Damans. Here is the bit chip launcher, which, oh, it does have a bit chip, but it's stuck in there, but whatever. Here we have, oh, one of these attack rings with the owner of, is it Guardian Driger, and then Ray's at the back. Okay, and what in the world is this? What the okay, garbage. I don't even know why that was in there. Okay, and what's this as well? Okay, I thought for a sec this is from One Piece. Like, yeah, no. And this one right here, I don't even know if it's from B-Daman, but whatever. Here we have the wings for Cobalt Blade. And then a left spin red launcher. Some more pylons. And then the attack ring for Guardian Driger. And we got a Driger V bit chip, Dranzer F, and oh, one of these again. The holographic Dranzer V bit piece, but it's like faded. And then we have Night Dragoon bit chip, and then another pylon. And some more bit chips, and more B-Daman parts. Holy crap. And then we have some more bit chips. Yeah, so basically the rest in here are just miscellaneous B-Daman stuff, and then obviously Beyblade. Oh, here we have a Cyber Draciel bit beast, or bit chip, whatever. And then we got Kids Draciel. And whatever this is, but it's going in the trash. You have another robot head, and then another one of that. And yeah, that's pretty much it, honestly. Oh, and we also have some parts from Rakuso, King Rakuso, and then more weight disc. Okay. Oh, here's the engine gear, or the Magna weight, whatever, spin gear for Metal Driger. And yeah, so I'm gonna try to assemble all of these B-Damans, as well as putting back the proper parts for the Beyblade. So guess I'll be right back.
1 week later.
Alright, so after a week of finally cleaning out this storage case, I finally assembled most of the Beyblades and the B-Damans in this slot. So I guess I'll go through the Beyblades that I assembled. So here is Cyber Dragoon, and then both Draciel V and the RC version of Draciel V2. And then I have Metal Dragoon and Metal Driger, or Bearing Stinger, and then also Metal Dranzer, and then Grifolian, or should I say Grifolian with Falborg's bit chip or bit beast, Dragoon V2, and Burning Cerberus or Howling Spirit, Dranzer F, and then Flash Leopard 2, and then last but not least, a white version of Master Draciel and the fake Cyborg 1, which yes, I am keeping, but I won't be using ever. And then the rest here are just, well, Beyblades that didn't have all the completed parts. So you have Guardian Driger, Driger V2, and Driger G Blade Base, a Dragoon G attack ring, and a bunch of others. Oh yeah, and then the miniature Beyblades like Flash Leopard and Dranzer F. And then the others are just miscellaneous parts from the Beyblades and B-Damans and whatnot. So yeah, as you can see here, I cleaned it pretty well than what it was before because it was just completely dirty. So yeah, just to go through what's inside here again. So I have the B-Daman Reloader Shooter, which has a bunch of beat balls, obviously. And then another Dranzer Shooter, which I might be selling either this one or the duplicate I had from, 5 years ago when I got that last Beyblade lot. And then a couple of other Beyblade launchers and Beat-em-on stuff. And then the extra Easy Grip for Tyson in G Revolution. And then the Direct Hit Battle Shield. And then this is just some miscellaneous stickers and whatnot for the Beat-em-ons. And speaking of which, here are just some of the remaining Beat-em-on pieces that did not have the robot armor. I mean, there's one right here, but it's not the proper robot armor color for any of the other Beat-em-ons, so yeah, that sucks, but whatever. But let's go through the actual Beat-em-ons that I managed to assemble and whatnot. So the first one that I assembled is Cobalt Blade. This is like probably my 5th or 6th Cobalt Blade ever, because I don't know if I mentioned this in one of my videos, but I would always rebuy this Beat-em-on because either of the parts or the stickers or something else. But yeah, originally the robot body I used for this Beat-em-on, it was actually this one right here, but unfortunately it didn't have the little red piece right here and then the little trigger to shoot the marbles. So I decided to use one of my old robot body armors I had from way back in the days. So although this is like my 6th or 10th or whatever Cobalt Blade, I'm still happy regardless. And then the next assembled Beat-em-on I have here, and I'm finally glad that I have this in my collection, Cobalt Saber. Yeah, and it also has the strike shot that I've been wanting for years, so that's really, really cool. And it has like alternate stickers as well, which also makes it cool. The only piece that I am missing on this is the little side horn right here, but other than that, this is pretty much 99% completed. But yeah, there's that. I also have another Cobalt Saber, but this is the shining red transparent version. And yeah, unfortunately, when I was assembling this, I really thought that I would have all the pieces, but the only ones that came with it is, well, the horn and then the rest of the parts, minus, well, the little support piece for the right arm. But yeah, other than that, this is like 90% complete, but whatever. Oh yeah, also, if you notice earlier in the video, the right arm was already broken, so luckily I did manage to super glue it and it's holding up pretty well. And then the next two Beat-em-ons that I also assembled, and I'm finally happy and glad that I have these two in my collection after 2 decades, and they are King Bakuso and King Rakuso. Yeah, two of the Beat-em-ons that I really wanted as a kid, just because, well, they look so damn cool, and honestly I think they look better than Bakuso and Rakuso. So yeah, I have pretty much all the parts except for, well, Bakuso's left support part, which is, well, this. But other than that, everything is completed. So there's that. I also do have to mention that some of these Beat-em-ons, while I was assembling them, most of the parts were either loose or they were already broken. For instance, that red transparent version of Cobalt Saber, but whatever. And then the next one I have here is Winged Sword, Terry's second Beat-em-on. I'm really, really happy that I finally have this in my collection. I think this is like, yeah, this is like my first official Beat-em-on owned by Terry, because the one I had like way back in the day, it was just basically a repaint of Wing Ninja. Nonetheless, I'm glad that I finally have Terry's Beat-em-on. And then the last Beat-em-on I have here for Battle Beat-em-on, or Battle Beat-em-on Season 1, is Lord Calvary. I thought it was like White Knight or something, but I forgot this one was called Lord Calvary. And yeah, this is Kane's final Beat-em-on in the first season. And I forgot to even like mention, or I didn't even realize that it says his name right here. If it can focus, there we go. But there is that. Really glad that I have Kane's Beat-em-on, or one of Kane's Beat-em-on. And then the final Beat-em-on that I assembled and have in the slot is Break Ogre. One of the few Beydaman's I really wanted as a kid, just because, well, of its design, and also the metal strike shot, which is one of the few strike shots that I really wanted as a kid. Aside from Yamato's strike shot, which is, I think it was called the power shot. I don't remember honestly, but yeah, there's that. Much like with the other Beydaman, there are some stickers that are missing, but it's not really a huge deal. Most of them are here, but whatever. I also have to mention that the little tusk for Break Ogre, they're kind of like, well, bent, as you can see, because I don't really think it's supposed to look like this. It's supposed to, well, look like this, but whatever. It is what it is, but yeah, there is that. So yeah, that is all the Beydaman's and the Beyblades that I got from this lot. It's not my favorite lot, or it's not even the best lot that I got, but one of the few things that I really like about this lot as compared to the others is, well, the Beydaman's I got. Especially because most of these Beydaman's I got in this lot are from the 02 system. Because if you guys aren't aware, or if you guys don't know, that the 02 system Beydaman's for Hasbro were never released. I mean, they were released in a few countries from what I've heard, but here in Canada or even America, they were never released. The only thing that was released for the 02 systems was that Battle Arena, which luckily I found way back in the day. And I didn't even know it was from the first season of Beydaman. I thought it was from like Fire Spirits or whatnot. All these years I thought it was from Fire Spirits, but turns out it was from the first season of Beydaman for the 02 systems. But yeah, after 2 decades, I finally have my hands on the 02 system Beydaman's, even if it's not all of them, but whatever. Now usually I would end things here, but just before I end the video, I do have one more Beydaman that I'm going to open up on the channel, so I'm just going to clear everything on this table. Okay, now the last thing that I'm going to open up in this video is this, and I completely forgot that I had this, and I was saving it for some other video, but I decided to do it in this video because, well, I got Beydaman's in this Beyblade lot. Now I'm pretty sure that I got this last year. I don't really remember, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you what's in all this bubble wrap.
Eventually.
Okay, so I finally got that out of the bubble wrap. Well, most of it at least. But if you can't already tell, if I can take this out. Yeah. After so many years, I finally rebought, yes, rebought Cobalt Blaster, the final Beydaman of Yamato. Go ahead and take out the remaining parts. Alright. So yeah, I did own this as a kid, like, way back in the day, but I don't even remember where it is now. I think I either put it in storage somewhere, or it's somewhere in my closet, or it's just completely gone. But I bought this for my cousin on his birthday, but he didn't want it anymore. But after almost 2 decades, I finally rebought this Beydaman, and I'm so glad that I finally rebought this. So let's go ahead and assemble Cobalt Blaster. Now this Beydaman was pretty much a precursor to what would happen in the following series, aka, well, Crash Beydaman. And does this come with the little... No, it doesn't come with the spring, does it? Hold on, give me a moment. Okay, no, it doesn't. And I didn't know that there was a little latch to, well, lock this in place, but whatever. There's that. And let's go ahead and... Oh, I guess I should take this out first. I don't know. It's been a while since I actually owned this. And, well, I don't remember how I did it, but please bear with me. And there you go, finally assembled it, and man, I forgot how cool looking this Beydaman was. I mean, when I first had it back in the day, I didn't apply all the stickers to it, so maybe that's why I forgot how cool this looked, but whatever. Also, I didn't really have the face armor for Cobalt Blaster back in the day for some bizarre reason, but whatever. Also, this does have a gimmick where if you take this little barrel here, which would usually have a beat ball to it, but when I got this, it didn't come with any beat balls, so yeah, there's that. I mean, I could use one as an example. I'm just gonna take the power shot. Yeah, this is basically what it would look like, and if you take this barrel, you can basically use this as like an extra beat ball shooter or whatnot. I guess it'll give it like extra firepower. I don't know, but yeah, there's that. Oh, might as well showcase it to you. But considering that I don't have a, well, spring for this, I can't really, well, do anything that's how far it would go, but whatever. But yeah, I finally have most of the Cobalt B-Damans for Yamato. The only one that I am missing is obviously Cobalt Saber Fire, but much like with, well, Cobalt Saber and Cobalt Blaster, that one is extremely rare. But I honestly think Cobalt Blaster is more rare than Saber Fire, but they're honestly equal in terms of, well, rarity and price. But yeah, that is all of the B-Damans and the Beyblades that I got from this slot. And I honestly think this might be my last lot that I'm going to be doing on the channel because, well, these Beyblade lots don't really get that many views as compared to, well, my usual Beyblade unboxings or just in general. And as I stated before in the video, I will be selling off some of the Beyblades that I got from the slot, particularly, well, the duplicates. However, I will be keeping some of the remaining Beyblade parts and whatnot. But anyways, guys, that's about it for this video. Make sure you guys check out my previous Beyblade unboxings and my previous Beyblade Law unboxings and Buyee videos. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. Link will be in the description below. And make sure to hit that notification bell so you will never miss an upload. So until next time, guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.